We get onto a guy who's just as likely to eat the quarterback as he is to sack him. Darius Robinson, not to be confused with Darius Rucker, out of Missouri. He's a big boy there. Big. 6'5", 296 pounds, guys. Think about this. We talk about a guy like 240. Like he's almost got 50 pounds basically on some of these smaller guys here. That's crazy.
60.
Yeah. Oof. In 13 games, 35 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks. 23, 12 games, 43 tackles, 14 tackles for loss, 8.5 sacks, 1 fumble recovered, 1 forced fumble, 83.1 PFF grade. Again, against SEC talent. Pros and cons wise, huge size, obviously, and strong. He's not just, if you look at him on that video, he didn't look fat. I joke around about him wanting to eat the quarterback, but he's not fat. He's just a freaking brick house, this guy is. He's mighty, just letting it all hang out. I mean, it's just like, he's a stocky guy. Long arms, good against the run. The cons is kind of what we talked about with Braswell a minute ago there. He needs to add more pass rush moves. He's dependent on his strength because he can in college. Once he goes to the pros, you can't depend on that anymore. You can't.
There's a lot of other big guys in the NFL.
Yeah, exactly. So, sometimes he has a size advantage in college, probably even when he's going against them. That's not going to happen very often in the NFL.
Yeah.
You're going to go against guys that are 320, 340 at that point. So
I was about to say, right now he's legit like that old school saying, he's the big fish in the pond.
Yep.
And now he's going to go out to the ocean. He's got to go find Darius.
Find Darius. Oh my gosh! But yeah, another guy. Again, I think you need to develop a little more moves out of him. But you like what you see, and because he's so big, and because I think and that's the crazy thing. I saw him standing up, and he's in a lot in Missouri as a 3-4 kind of edge rusher. But I think that the big thing for me is, if you can't hypothetically get him to the point where he adds more moves, worst case scenario, he'll probably be a decent 4-3 defensive end for somebody at that point that'll stop the run, provide some pass rush, take on some blocks, do the kind of stuff you got to do from a 4-3 end. So, it depends on what you think his ceiling is at these spots there to see where you want to go and take him. If you have a 3-4, you have to put that into it. Like, do I think he's going to be able to fit in a 3-4 in the NFL? Is the speed and athleticism going to be an issue? Can he set the edge? Can he go ahead and guard some of these better tight ends and running backs if he's asked to? Because you're going to get asked to at some point at 3-4.
Yes.
And so, I mean, I think a 4-3 is where he's better at.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of like I don't even say shotgun. Like he's like a missile coming at you, like just bulldozes you over. That speed and that quick movement.
Yeah,
it's not his forte.
No, it's just not. It's just the downfall of being big. So it is what it is.
Thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.